The fastest way to improve your mix is by simply taking an EQ and cutting out unnecessary low end on non-bass instruments. You want to do this because it gives more room for the bass. If this piano plays C5, then this is the fundamental note. All the frequencies below that are from pressing down the key and other unnecessary sounds. This philosophy of carving out space for the bass can be applied to other instruments too. Synths often have this harsh high end, which means that if you have several synths layered, they will clash with each other. What I often do in this situation is to use a low pass filter, so that only one of the synths take up space in the high end. The EQ that I use on every song is called Ozone 11. You can find a free download for this plugin and all others mentioned in the description. Anyway, another fast way to improve your mixes is to have reverb on send tracks. A send track is a mixer track that gets a signal from another track. For example, this dry vocal sounds more full with reverb.
They meet again. I'll hold on till all the stars go dim.
You could put reverb on the actual vocal track, but it's better to use a send track because you have more control over the actual reverb. You can, for example, use EQ to get rid of the high end, or use distortion or saturation. I often use KHS Haas, which delays either the left or the right side, so that it creates the illusion of width. I use this send track trick on every boss in the mix: chords, melody, drums, and vocals. I also send every single instrument to one send track with only half a second of reverb. This makes the song sound more full and like every instrument is coming from the same space. By the way, let me know in the comments which of the tips mentioned in this video is the best. To make things sound even more coherent, you should use parallel compression. That means blending an uncompressed track with a compressed copy of the track. Here's an example of this on a drum kit. When you use parallel compression, you get a nice blend of the dynamic range of the uncompressed track and the tight punch of the compressed. You can also use this technique on the master bus, which is where all your tracks go to. Supercharger is my favorite free compressor in this situation. You can use this knob to control how much of the compressed sound you get. To fully maximize the potential of your master bus, you have to use saturation. Here I use the plugin GSAT Plus, which has a fire preset called Heat. I mix it in just a little bit because this does affect the entire song. The saturation glues instruments together, just like EQ and compression. Saturation also adds much needed character that your mix might be missing. If you want more free plugins to improve your mixes, check out this video.